How you doing, everybody? All right, what are we checking out today? REN, The Tale of Jenny and Screech. All right, it's my second time ever checking out the artist known as REN. First time, he blew my mind. All right, now why are we doing this one in particular? Because one of my awesome patron supporters named Allie, this is her dedicated request for the month. So shout out to you, Allie. All right, REN, Tale of Jenny and Screech. Let's go. What is that? Woo. I like it, opening with shredding on the guitar. What's he doing? He's unique, I'll give him that. He's breaking the mold.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City.
Woo!
Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be...
Okay, hold on a second. All right. Real quick. I love the intro. He's like just on the guitar, being casual, chillaxing and cool, just doing his little thing, clearing his throat, getting ready, and then he just comes in, and he switches up like the melody, like he'll be strumming and then stop and say a few words and stuff. He's like, he's really cool. His style is very different and unique. All right, so we got a girl named Jenny who walks the streets a lot, and then there's also a guy named James who, okay, all right, let's just get into it.
A kid of the street, his mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet, he was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. A poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny frees his statue like a lady.
He's so good with these characters and portraying the characters. And the two things I've seen, in the first video he's going back and forth, and now this one, same thing, like when he switches into James, which is now Screech, I guess Screech is the nickname of James, he just immediately gets all violent and like takes, it's like, ooh, man, it takes you back. It's like, woo, woo. All right, so Jenny's walking home alone. She's all scared. You know, she kind of gets this sinking feeling in her gut, and then friggin' Screech comes around the corner and threatens her. Okay, oh my god, okay, great storytelling. Let's go.
Into me, Jenny frees his statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
That was a lot to unpack there. My god, like, he's representing, like, Jenny is frozen like a statue, right? She comes around, she's frozen in fear. And he's all like, oh, cut the rosy off your cheeks. And then he does this cool, like, rhyme scheme there with the knife in the sheath and the this and the... Just, like, immediately just makes you want to... I don't know. And then what did he say? He sliced her and cut her like butter or whatever. So, like, he's just like, man, he freaking cut her. Because she didn't believe that he would do anything. Either that or just she was frozen in fear. But dude got a freaking temper, my god. Let's pull the blade on her. Let's go.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
She died? Friggin' killed in an alley. Wow. Perfect timing for that ad break, I guess. His songs are long. They got to put ads in between them. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. That's sad, though. It sounds like she died in that alley. It's like she finally found a place to sleep, you know? It's like a fairy tale intro. I love it. Let's go, REN. Show what you got. Screech's tale.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben.
She did die.
Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I up Patrick, really, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
Okay, this is pretty cool. Now we're getting Screech's point of view. The story is continuing with Screech. He just killed her in the alley. He runs to his friend's house. He's banging on the door. Like, let me in, man. I screwed up. I screwed up, man. But that's it. Nobody answers the door. And now he's left all alone, I guess. Great storytelling. My God, the storytelling in this is blowing me away. What's he doing?
Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the f*** do you mean you're busy? For f***'s sake! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night.
Okay.
The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you let's f***ing have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my streets, and they call me Screech! Richard was in office.
My Screech lost his friggin' mind. Isn't he only 14 years old? He comes out of the apartment, goes down the streets, sees some, I'm guessing, police officers because of the blue lights, and he mentioned like something with a uniform there. And it's like, he's like, yeah, who do you think you are? I run these streets. Sometimes criminals, my God, they get so friggin' aggressive. But his masterful storytelling and how he's doing this with like, he just gets incredibly aggressive. And to take a break into sign or pick up a phone and make a phone call and that kind of thing. And like, it just shows how much that character Screech can easily be set off. Like, oh, he's like, can I come over to your house tonight, babe? And he's like, no. Or she's like, no. And then he just loses his mind.
Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
4. Woo! That's so cool. What an effect. Oh, and then the cameraman falls down.
Story, it ends right at the start.
This is art,
Young
people.
Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart.
No.
An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a
What a waste.
shame.
Woo. Sing it, Ren. Sing it. Oh, the song's only half over. There's chapters in this. That must have been Screech's chapter. What's going to be the 3rd chapter? Oh my god. I'm loving it. I'm saying this is art. This is a work of art. The way he's doing it. And this is all in one take. Like each of these are in one take, which is super cool. The camera's not cutting away or fading or anything. And he's using the guitar for like gunshots, and then the cameraman falls down. It really sucks you into the story and gets you. Anyways, loves it. Let's go. What's going to be the 3rd chapter? It looks like there's only 3 chapters, so this will be the final chapter, I guess. But they're both dead in an alley, 1 street apart. How are we going to have another chapter?
Behold the DQ freezer holding all
Ads.
the blizzard flavors.
All right. I love the little guitar intros at the beginning of each chapter. So good. Pick up the pace a bit. Yeah. Woo! It's like an old tavern tale. My God. Okay. This one's dark. I feel like he's dropping to a darker tone here. As if the story wasn't dark enough. Man, he's so unique. There's nobody like him. That's for sure. Definitely breaking the mold in the music game.
London City, far from pretty. 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstained sheets. Our lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Did he say for Violet's tale or Violence tale? I'm not sure. Because first off, thought he was singing about Jenny being in the hospital bed, but I think he might have said Violet. Or it might have been Violence. But we gotta go back, he's saying. Somebody's in a bed, dying in a hospital. I think it was a hospital, he said. Well, he's in a hospital. But then he's like, I gotta rewind time a little bit. Okay. I'm doing my best to stay focused here and pay attention to these lyrics.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew.
Ooh.
Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick.
Okay, so we got a girl named Violet. She was very badly abused by her father at home in the bedroom, which we're not going to get into here. But, so that's pretty dark. She turned 16, she moved out, she got a job at a packing place, she said. And then she met a named that's a newbie word, named Steven? Is that what he said? But Steven is a prick. Is that what he said? Okay.
Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. history repeats itself. He'd paint her black and blue.
No.
Dark.
My God.
She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet,
what?
Why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent.
This is like friggin' storytelling and poetry kind of combined. It's just like, and acting, like, my God, like all of it combined. Just, it sucks you in so much. Like, you just a knock on the door, and then like the way he's coming in there and bend over, and he's just like.
That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddy whack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Say something, Violet. Silence.
Oh, wow.
Wait. Say something, Violet.
Oh, my God.
Not one word. She stays quiet.
What the frig? What the frig? This character, Stevie, now comes in, beats the tar out of her. Silent. Violet is silent. And then he's just like asking her what's going on. So he basically beat her into unconsciousness, or Violet is the type just to stay silent and not say anything. One or the other, but either way, what a dark web tale. Well, I was going to say dark. The saying is a dark web you weave, isn't it? I don't know. Either way, a dark tale. This is a very dark tale from start to finish. Violet dead now too?
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
No. What? What? Holy frig. Okay, I gotta pause it for... Holy crap, I needed a minute to reflect on that. So, she's in the hospital. She's screaming out. She finally broke her silence and then says, doctor, whatever you do, just save my kid. Twins are born. She dies, as if the story couldn't get any darker. We find out she's pregnant anyway, and then she dies. And then the twins are born, named Jenny and Screech. So this is the mother of what the first two characters were in the story. Oh my God. So wait. They're brother and sister. But that would mean... But they wouldn't have known they were brother and sister in the alley. But that would mean because they were put up for adoption, I'm guessing, right? Because, yeah, they obviously wouldn't go to the father, the abusive father there, Stevie. So, oh my God, what a I was gonna say beautiful story. What a dark, beautifully told story. The way he delivered it all. Holy crap! All right. Well, anyways, that was a plot twist at the end. I had to take a minute to wrap my head around and think of it, but like, wow! Because he kept saying we're gonna bring it back. In order to tell this part, I got to go back. Oh my God! Either way, I got to hear more Ren. So comment down below. Let me know what Ren you want me to watch. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Watch one of these things. Peace and love, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. All right. Take care.